man.
Here we
But
go. We got game one. Rob versus Joker. This is a matchup that we saw a lot in the earlier days of the meta with MK Leo and Zachary and things like that, but we haven't gotten to see it in the recent times. We can see how Lemmon navigates around Rob's meta. Right?
And I don't think I've seen these two play forever.
Yeah, no,
Even
this might be the
pre-quarantine,
very
even
first
Smash 1.
encounter.
Yeah. So this is very exciting for both players. First time they're gonna be able to experience the other's playstyle.
yeah, and even then, the characters a little bit too. There's not too many crazy Robs going on aside from Machu, obviously, in BC, and almost no Jokers coming from Oregon. So
Yeah.
I don't even think of this in the macro sense, right? Like, we see a lot of Robs because Rob is really good in the meta. I think Biggie makes a really good point. His aggressive play, he has a really strong punish game, but that defensive side is also really, really strong. A lot of people kind of focus on Rob's really, really strong tools like that zombie or these grabs and this pressure that he can put on with these projectiles, but we haven't seen a lot of Joker in the meta. Even though we know he's strong, we haven't seen people performing with him, and kind of see, oh, that DI mix-up was brutal.
that was absolutely beautiful coming from Biggie. Yeah, no, going on to that subject matter about Lemmon, Lemmon's someone that's constantly referenced back when MKLeo was like super active with the Joker. I was seeing that guy at majors like stewing with all these pro players, like all the PGR level members, because they know he's that good. They know he's like that next step. Here we go, now going into this corner situation. Biggie keeping the pressure alive, but recedes back. Interesting.
This is kind of like where this defensive pressure or play style will shine. Is whenever you have this lead, you can kind of really push the advantage and trying not like this percentage. Although it sounds stupid, it doesn't matter, right? Because like all you need to worry about is not dying to the kill moves like back air or that drag down forward air, getting that tech chase situation instead of the drag down, kind of making Lemmon having to guess, try to get the roll back. F smash, but now here's the big blue scary man. We didn't get to see it in the last stock, but now we can see Biggie answer it back that ledge trump.
Oh, this is the back air fall off in the ledge trump. I don't think he fully believed he was gonna hit that, but yeah, Biggie here. His style, like you mentioned, Irv, his style is very defensive. It's pretty unique to him. He really likes playing the corner. He's very good at getting you to approach him and just send you off stage, and all of a sudden you're at ledge and you're trying to get off ledge against Rob, and that's gonna be very tough.
Yeah, I've seen Biggie just give up full stage sometimes, but I know, like, in my heart of hearts, that he's in a better position over there.
Yeah, it might not be in a better position theoretically, but he's in a better position.
He's doing in his place.
And we can kind of see it here. I mean, Lemmon at 108%. Not the biggest deficit to make up. I mean, we've seen comebacks earlier, especially from Dom, making huge comebacks in big deficits right now. And you have the toolkit, especially as Joker, like, in a couple seconds. We'll wait. Give him a little suspense. Where is he? He'll show up, probably. There you go. And this is kind of where you get your mileage. This back air is going to send him off stage, and then another one's going to kill him. These drag down combos are scary. Nice pivot grab.
Beautiful. Anticipating the option, getting that F smash on deck. I've been told, various sources, Lemmon is known for the hard adaptation that can happen mid-game. Doesn't even need to brew on several. Ooh. However, that side B almost taking the stock. It's 160% and a back air.
Landing
Zombie?
Maybe.
Who wants to say that?
Zombie.
Oh,
yeah, but pretty much the same read Lemmon had on Biggie's second stock, just a read on the landing towards the platform.
Nice, that drag down combo from that fair one nair into back air. That's huge damage for Lemmon. Suddenly the game has turned around, really. Because at one point we were saying that Lemmon was down 100 and something percent. Now it's basically even. Biggymouth in the deficit. You have that gyro trying to maybe extend this lead, puts himself back in the corner. I love the way he uses dash attack because it's really unsurprising. I mean, you put yourself in a corner, so dash attack is going to be one of the better options to get yourself out of the corner. But the way that he uses it, really, really smart.
And again, we see Biggie retreating back to the corner, recognizing Arsena's there, kind of backing up a little. But now putting the pressure on Lemmon. Lemmon fighting right back. It's scary for both players. Right now, the jab lock.
With the F smash to boot.
Oh my
goodness. Rob's big, but not big enough. That's going to be game one going to Lemmon.
I mean, Lemmon stayed really composed. He got hit with a little funky stuff. He kind of died at a weird percent because of some bad DI, but Lemmon keeping himself composed. He knows that once he has the big scary man, he can find comebacks, he can find the damage. It's all good as long as you kind of like stay composed, stay grounded, and staying pretty low to the ground. He's using his speed a lot in that matchup to break that space that Biggie's giving to him. So really smart by Lemmon.
Yeah, and oh man, Biggie had that full stock lead, full percentage lead, even though he lost his first stock, and Arsene came in, boom, you're gone. You're on your last stock.
It was an F smash read, and then he missed the tech on the drag down fair. it was kind of an adaptation from Lemmon because he noticed he missed the first tech on the F smash because there's one fair one that he got at the start of the game and he decided to roll back for it at F smash. But this one he just like, you're gonna miss this. I'm gonna jab block you.
Yeah.
Let's see where we go from there. And he got the stock. So really smart play by Lemmon. I wonder what Biggie decides to go. Maybe he'll go to Battlefield. Maybe he'll go to Small Battlefield. Or maybe he'll go to like Hollow Bastion Smashfield.
I can definitely see a Hollow Bastion play. I feel like something with less platforms in my.
Photographer feeling
Shout out
me
to
up.
Trident. That guy's a guy.
Trident, yeah, you gotta appreciate muscles sometimes.
What? What?
Trident.
Whoa! Hey, I've been lifting. You inspired me, bro. We gotta lift sometime, man. You gotta keep up, man. Keep up.
I love that guy. If you guys ever
Yeah.
need event production, photography, professional,ism, that's your guy.
No,
Yeah, shout out.
right? It's true,
It's
bro.
true.
Bro, we support the boy, bro. Like nothing less
He's our
to
boy.
it.
You are.
You are.
Hey,
my
Thomas,
lord.
right?
You make us look good, bro.
Bro, we pray for the photo shoot every day, bro. Amen.
I think you're having a little bit of technical difficulties with the camera.
Yeah, they're just getting that checked out. Looks like some lining issues.
Yes, we know.
Not everything's about you, bro.
Yeah, man, shout outs.
Dang, that's the hardest side eye I've seen all day. Dang.
Dude, I just want to say shout out to our production team, which is basically Sale and Zaranville. They've been
Those guys,
here.
those guys are holding down the board.
Yeah, last night they
are.
were here for almost like 6-7 hours just trying to get everything set up, and this is all a grassroots production. So you gotta, man. I
Support your
respect you guys
scenes,
so
man.
much. Support your local
Straight
scenes. This is the stuff that can happen when all of the scenes come together, man.
Yeah, no, people, just putting everything they could into this. We have people working on this thing from every single region, from Iwa, Weewa, BC, Oregon. Everyone's trying to get in there. And now there's talking about Game Montana in here, too. Like, that's...
Technically California's in the mix if they want to get involved.
I gotta
They
shout-
have an ocean near them. They're like, no, get us in here. Get us in here.
That's close enough, right? But yeah, I mean, if you support your local scenes, this is the stuff you can do. And I mean, this is kind of like the production side of things too, because we're in a mansion. They're doing a little bit of work. It's all right. Things happen. And we'll just waiting on
Man,
green light
the
for production.
DE team is trying to pick
They're
a fight.
actively threatening my co-commentator.
Oh,
It's hard out here, man.
We were just supporting you guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You give us a slide and then you do this to us?
You guys are the content team.
That's production.
I guess that's production.
Yeah, shout out to DE.
Production.
No, yeah.
Big country,
no.
by the way.
Big
Big country.
Big country,
Half the people watching will not understand that.
All right. Anyways, I don't think I should. Anyways,
It's really interesting to see the difference between. So we have two Oregon Robs. Dom we saw earlier in the last poll, and Biggie's playstyle. Dom is like Biggie said, on the more aggressive side, holding down the gas pedal. In some ways it works because it can really catch an opponent off guard. You really strike at them hard. You strike at them fast, and they can't really recover. But you can kind of overheat and just kill yourself because you're holding forward. You're taking a lot of risks. On the other side, Biggie is more conservative. He can find and extend leads longer, but sometimes he can't really close out the gas. And then sometimes when the defense cracks just a little bit, your opponent can find a lot from it. And that's kind of where it's really tough because when you're playing from behind, the defensive playstyle doesn't really work. And Joker can especially camp. So,
Yeah, no, we were kind of seeing Lemmon. He is a gun fiend. That man's setting it up for ledge guards. He's doing it nude. He does the dash option. I was seeing him play earlier, and he was dashing full dares using the guns. It's like, oh my god, this guy.
movement is tricky with Joker. I mean, he follows at a really fast speed. Not exactly like Fox, but he has that left and right mobility that he can really use to kind of trick opponents, be in your face, kind of threaten a shield option so you have to respond. And especially his aerials, right? They're all insane.
Oh yeah.
Joker's still good, guys. It's kind of showing why.
not to mention he's as thin as a twig, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a slender
He's
MF, man.
He's like,
Yeah, no, that back air is a straight up
yeah.
That guy stretches. I need to stretch. Everybody stretch.
That bro limber.
We stretch. Do some chair stretches. Irv showed me this one. Just I'm probably not doing it right, but I'm
Probably
feeling the
not
stretch.
You're probably not doing it right. Oh! I don't think they need to hear.
Urf is the stretch god. He did a diagnosis on my back. He said, "You're fucked. You're screwed." It was a little unfortunate. No lie.
That's not what I said, guys.
I know you did.
They're putting words in my mouth.
Fraudulent. All we do is lie. Keep it 99.
Yeah, just like Arsene or something. I don't know. I
Just
can't
like
believe he
Arsene.
died at like 50 or something.
Yeah,
died
that was
there.
kind of wild.
He got F smashed and died center stage. Center stage, guys. Come on.
Center stage, jab lock, F smash.
Why don't more people play this character? I get that he's hard. But he's got so much stuff.
Joker, it's tough because you have to like commit to that movement based. I mean, not the movement
It
based, but like
definitely. I think it is very movement.
it's very movement based, but very just like evasive playstyle. Like you don't really get hits. You like frustrate the opponent with like chip damage,
Yeah.
and then you look for that. You look for that frustration and that one opening and just get your combo.
Get your combo. I mean, it's very unique though, because like it's very fluid. I mean, we saw some
Yeah.
pretty interesting stuff. We saw like fair one into nair into bear. That's a really cool combo. I mean, he's got a lot of that kind of flexibility in his combo routes, but that's kind of what makes him challenging, right? You got to know which ones to do and pull off, right? Especially, I guess it's more lenient on Rob. That guy's big, so you can see a little bit of that freestyle coming from Lemmon. I want to see Biggie kind of like press on the aggression just a little bit. I know being defensive is good in those scenarios, but at the same time, you should be able to like pressure and like work your opponent without using those projectiles.
Yeah. We saw him like show little moments of it, but he was definitely only keeping it for like every now and then. It was a very sparing option, but if he amps it up a little bit, I definitely agree. I think we can see it play out a lot differently.
Right. And I think it wasn't even that bad because again, it was Lemmon making the comeback. Biggie made like 2 mistakes, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad. But don't make the mistakes while the blue man is out because that's when they really, really get pushed to the edge. And that smash is just ridiculous. And down there is really, really good.
Yeah, Lemmon really pushed that Arsene usage. He made it count like so many times. I think Biddy, we saw he was trying to stall sometimes, trying to wait it out, but Lemmon putting on the pressure, just abusing how much Arsene gives him and just taking stocks, getting so much damage off.
Yeah,
of
like off center stage with the jab lock F
Yeah.
smash.
And that's the thing.
Exactly.
Is, like, when you put yourself in the corner, that just means there's nothing to you and the corner. Like the corner, right? So like if you get hit in those situations, it's not necessarily bad because Rob can go high, Rob can go low, but you're still really close to the blast. So it's an interesting trade-off, and I hope that Biggie doesn't really go to like Smashville or Talent City. At least if he's not doing that, like super defensive, I'm playing in the corner, because it's very JDV-esque where you throw a Hydra down and just like come at me, like make mistakes. I probably
them come at you, right?
Mess with me.
It's really
kind of going back to though, I did want to like say like shout out to Lemmon for like sticking to the character, kind of going on to like that.
Oh yeah.
The idea of like why are not more like people coming? Because he was playing this character like on launch, like DLC dropped, he was there and he was staying dedicated to it. 3 years of like stewing with this character, you're seeing what like the result is.
Have you guys ever watched Ping Pong? Like
the animation?
No.
Oh, just ping pong in general? Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like the top level, like chopping. You know what chopping is? Yeah, it's very. It's like you do this. It's very defensive because it puts a lot of backspin on the ball. I kind of like imagine this as like the really defensive player in ping pong versus like the really aggressive forehand player in ping pong. It's because it's like the chopper. They're relying on your opponent to make mistakes, which is good for a lot of the time. But at some point, does the aggressor make mistakes? And if they don't, it's looking a little tough. Obviously, Lemmon made mistakes because he did die. He did lose the advantage, but those drives come in, and it comes in fast. If you're not ready for it, if you're not ready to chop, if you're not ready to slow the pace down, that's the thing, right? You got to slow the pace down. So it's an interesting little thing that Biggie has to like consider, especially if he's deciding to opt into that play style for sure.
The big thing about aggressive play, usually what they get is that advantage. When they get that hit in, they might get walled over and over, but once they get that hit in, like look at players like Cola, when he gets in, he's in. He gives you like 80, 90%.
I mean, he could be losing 80% of neutral interactions, but it doesn't matter if you can't kill him.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, even going locally, like Dom, like we were saying with the aggressive playstyle, once he's in, he is in. He is throwing. He is swinging.
He got like 3 Z-drop nairs. Couple recatches into the rotor arm, and that move is scary.
It's absolutely scary. And Dom his conversions are something else. I think the only like comparable player I can think of is probably Anathema right now.
Yeah.
Anathema, Oh
that
my
guy
God.
hits stuff. That guy hits some stuff.
Yeah.
Be swinging. Just be
Fantastic
on that.
player, yeah.
Well, shoot, thank you again for everyone's patience.
Okay.
Nice. Update now. Estimated about 2 to 3 minutes of just more prep time coming from the production team, or the stream production team. I don't want to get. They're glaring at me. I'm sorry.
They're all staring at us, man. We're trying to do our job.
You can't see it on the camera. There's just a couch next to us, and it's just all of our critics. It's just like on our corner is haters.
That's
but
just like
It's like those guys from the Muppets, you know, who sit on the stage. They're just roasting them.
yeah, just top up. They're just like, yeah. Domino effect, yeah.
You should go to Domino Effects.
Yeah, actually. Unironically.
I need to say that so they stop like looking at us.
Yeah, no, the organizer of the event is
He's giving me
threatening us
There he is.
violently. Yeah.
He's a
giving
very
me daggers.
mysterious and beautiful man, by the way.
Best
The
haircut
Domino
in the game,
Effect
fun
director.
fact. But yeah,
What's
again,
up?
thank you so much for your patience coming up with the set. You know, currently 1-0 for Lemmon, but for the time being, Cascadia Clash. How are we feeling so far?
Pretty good. I mean, who can say they went to a video game tournament in a mansion? I don't think you can. Come to stuff in B&W. Our tournaments are really good. We got Back in Blood 5 coming up pretty soon. We got players like Ouch, Louis Money. What are some other notable ones? Kuruma's going.
Kurama base mage is coming.
Sand is
Leon's
coming,
Leon's coming
probably.
as well.
Sen's probably coming for the 4-peat. No lie. He is on that stuff, man. He's there.
Thank God Send is not here. If you're watching, next Cascadia Clash.
Maybe. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Like the
But,
PNW is just gonna slowly overtake the whole U.S.
And then is the PNW just gonna be like every state?
Yeah,
every
yeah.
state past the line.
Yeah, you're PNW. He's PNW. She's PNW. Everyone's PNW.
We'll only count half of Texas.
Half
though.
of Texas?
Half of
Okay.
Texas.
What does that mean?
I don't
It's
know.
like
what
like
that
the hard
means.
cutoff. Like on the west side, it was like PNW will
I
count
see.
half of Texas. It's too big.
And PNW majors. Port Priority is also coming
Oh,
up.
yeah,
That is-
actually.
Oh my God, are you guys doing the gamblers bracket?
No.
You're on something else. for
$50?
that.
No.
Yo, if you guys want to raise your heart rate by like, I don't know, an interval of 2, then go do the gamblers bracket. $50, you might run into Leo, you might run into Johnny274. And if there's a Johnny274 in chat, I'm sorry.
My apologies.
My apologies. But yeah, Port Priority coming up. We got players like Acola coming down. I mean, we had a couple of Japanese players, right? And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the names, but there's
we
a
have
whole
Ouch.
bunch of them coming.
I
Lots of
only
international
know the PNW players that are gonna be at Port, but people are coming out. Port,
Yeah.
like Port 5 had what, or was it Port 6?
Port 6.
Port sits.
Yeah, it had like 700 players.
Yeah.
So, pretty big fun.
Yeah,
Regional.
Japan did.
Oh yeah, come to Daddy's Den.
We're getting
Yeah, come to Daddy's Den.
Okay, yeah, come to
I
Daddy's
swear,
Den.
Daddy's Den is not what you sound. What it sounds like. It's a Smash tournament.
Yeah,
Like the
Yeehaw
video
Ewa,
game.
shouts to Ewa, shouts to the goats.
Yeah, if you want a Yeehaw Ewa shirt,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
look at our merch store in Cascadia. We're doing
Exclamation-
all the shilling right now.
Do we have exclamation mark shop?
I think so.
Do we have that active? Okay, hit that up. That's going to lead you to the Cascadia Clash store. We have tons of merchandise and a Yeehaw Ewa shirt.
So if you want to support our local scene, help us keep doing what we're doing. If you're enjoying some of the matches, some of the pools, you got basically the best of the best, all invited.
Yeah, which is a trip, by the way, when you just, like the photos Trident were taking, and you just get to see this room, this lobby full of Smashers and players, and it's actually like some of the best of the best.
You can look to your left and somebody will like O through you, and you can look to your right and somebody will O through you there too.
I don't know about to my right.
Girl!
I'm just saying, man.
This is not
we
even about
do
me.
nothing to you but give you the utmost respect, and what do you do?
I have nothing to do with this, by the way.
Anyways, yeah. I was talking to Polo. We have 3 players who have been doing who have had really great results on majors. There's Ouch, 4th at Battle of BC, Biddy, 2nd at Gommel, I believe.
Yes.
And then Jared recently 5th at Rise and Grind,
yeah,
making an crazy run, a historical one.
I mean, he lost to MK Leo and he lost to Cisco.
Yeah.
I don't know what other worse loss there are.
60 game 5, by the way. Last hit, Super Spaghetti.
And
last
almost
hit.
went to Game 5 with MKLeo as well. After even taking a game
Yeah,
feels
his game
like
four, his game 4 against MK Leo was very good. But MK Leo is kind of the best for a good reason.
Yeah.
So we're working there. We can get a game. Give us a little bit more time.
Give us some time.
Everyone else is leveling. I mean, this game is 4 years into the meta. Everyone's grinding. Everyone's putting in the hours. There's so many interactions you got to learn, which is why events like this are good, right? You have players that you can play all day, all night, and just get that experience, and everybody here is a good player. There's a reason why they're invited. So hopefully your guys' scene do this too. This is awesome. I'm having a good time. Really, really good time, despite production. It happens.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding. Wow. It happens. It happens.
Just random shade. We just be swinging.
I just got to point it out, okay? Things like this happen because we're grassroots.
Yeah, no, honestly, to see this much work being put into it, such a collaboration, scene after scene after scene, and this is grassroots, right? The grassroots just led us to a mansion, so, like, I can't complain.
I mean, the grassroots has led to, like, what, 2,000-person majors?
Yeah, actually.
Grassroots has led to people fundraising thousands of dollars just to spite other regions. Oh my gosh. Shoutouts to my wallet.
And did you hear that? We're seeing character select. We're seeing cameras back on deck. We are going into
Game two. We're a little bit of a pause, but here we are back on schedule. We have Lemmon up a game. Don't be fooled. Back on PS2. We'll see how Biggie adapts to that kind of pressure. Ooh, that nice aggressive string, 58%, getting that Z-drop nair combo. Doesn't necessarily get the full one that drags you across the stage in the rotor arm, but it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think he might have overheard us a little bit. As you saw, he immediately went out the gate swinging. That led to 58%. However, Lemmon turning the tides, adding a 58%, 53% of his own, and he's still going. Oh my goodness, that's 67.
I like he got 2 drag down fairs in the same combo. How wild is that?
Oh, double fair by Biggie.
Biggie heard me say fair and he's like, I got one too, bro.
I got one.
This is kind of where Biggie has to be a little scared because Arsene was the thing that kind of turned him in last time. So any kind of percent, any chip damage. That's the thing. You can either play super defensive against Arsene or try to fight it and challenge it to burn the meter, but that up smash.
Yeah, he kind of got told why you don't exactly do that, especially with a platform near play. He's directly under it. He's gonna be swinging for it, come hell or high water. But here we go again, 105%. Fair to kick him out of the skies.
Yeah, but no Arsene online right now, so Biggie's got to make it count before, he can get another one. He's not at that percent where it's not out of the realm of possibility going out for the edge guard, but not going to commit
that
to
tether grab is so good at kind of avoiding the spike boxes. You can change the timing of when you get up. It's pretty fast, it's pretty instant, so it's going to be a little bit of hard work for if Biggie ever wants to kind of catch that. And that's kind of where the trade-off comes from when you're in Arsene, because the recovery gets arguably worse. Some might say it's better, but, Oh, what the? What?
Did he? What did he do?
Did he get the knockback get canceled by laser? Because I heard it hit.
Yeah, I heard it made contact too. Wow.
Yeah, but there were no sparks either.
Yeah,
that was
no
weird.
Sparks. No sparks for that. I mean, that was fast. That nair sending Lemmon off the top.
Yeah. 2 stocks apiece now, but with a 58% lead, let's see what Lemmon can continue it with. However, being kicked out of the sky, now grabbed, anticipating the counter. Biggymouth is making some moves.
Like that nair, doing that lingering hitbox, trying to find the gyro.
Scary spot to be against Rob, between the gyro and him.
Yeah, for sure. The gyro zone, the Rob zone. You get kind of wobbled, you kind of get a combo to take like 60% from like 10 down tilts or whatever it is. But Lemmon maneuvering just fine, finding the big scary man online and activated. I really like that, being really aggressive, trying to challenge that back air from Lemmon, because now we have half Arsene decides to knock him for that up smash. And there you go.
Yeah, no biding his time. He saw that meter from Arsene. He said, let's play this out for just a little bit longer.
Scary spot.
Oh my gosh. Finding his way out of that, now trying to play for center.
Yeah, that shield was going down. I was getting scared that he was going to have shield pulled there.
That gyro save. Might as well be a second player.
Ooh, beautiful.
Ooh, oh my gosh, that's that 3-year commitment to Joker, man. You're seeing these strings, you're seeing this confirms. Here we go.
Fair drag down, up air, down smash. That's kind of like the thing about base Joker. Although it's arguably worse than Arsene Joker, you still got those kill confirms. They work pretty reliably, surprisingly. Usually drag downs are kind of finicky, but Lemmon showing off the expertise and the consistency with his character. That nair leading in so much, getting that down throw, nair back air, so much percent. Even without Arsene, and this is probably one of those games where you can get 2 Arsenes in a single star.
Yeah, that meter's going up by the second. Getting that second Arsene, we saw that last game. Arsene can just delete stocks with an F smash from center stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really want Biggie to take risks here, because at this point, you can't really wait out this Arsene because the percentage is going to build. Obviously, don't make mistakes. Getting hit by these side Bs, hurting at that percent, ticking away. That curse deals so much percent. 110.
Oh my god, the second nair, man. second Nair to get the kill. This is 121%. That doesn't even worry about base Joker. This is still very much a kill opportunity for Lemmon. It's going to be 134 now, trading into 9.
See if flubs away the grab, flubs away the potential punish, and Lemmon kind of walking comfortably on this ledge, looking for some gun edge guards or some kind of straight hit with Death Tilt. Maybe just deciding to camp it out with gun, maybe find an opening using Rebel's Guard to get some more meter. But, I mean, we've seen it. Lemmon doesn't need Arsene.
I also like that gyro usage he just did. Just cut off the top side, force you either go low or to the ledge, just see what happens right then and there.
He went a little too low for the kill confirm.
Yeah, that should have been bad for Lemmon, and that should have been really good for Biddy, but kind of dropping the confirm there.
There we go. Biggymouth trying to push his way back on, but right now Lemmon is just denying him at every corner. He now forcing him up. What's going to happen? Yeah, I see those up. He's starting to come out, and a very committal side B. That's going to be an up smash.
I feel like that game was slowed down considerably, but you know, Lemmon picking and choosing his openings, finding those kill confirms. He doesn't really mess anything up because a lot of those combos, especially like from grab, from like nair, from drag down, from anything like that, it's pretty hard. But in a tournament setting, we see Lemmon's proficiency, like you were saying. 3 years on the character leads to a lot. But same goes for Biggie, right? He's been a rough player since the game came out, basically. Yeah. So we'll see if he can adapt. I mean, he's playing his most comfort character. Again, both of those games, not even that bad. This game one arguably a little bit better than this game two.
Yeah,
but none of them look so pressingly. I don't have the word to describe it, but you know, it was close.
It wasn't as like daunting, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, but that Lemmon movement. Can we talk about that for a moment? that was delicioso. That stuff. He was like playing around the shield, like you know how you're seeing Biggie try and force his way into shield dash shield dash shield.
Yeah.
And he was there next to it every single time,
yeah,
and then
he would move with them. Yeah, he would move with them, waited for Biggie to make a mistake, and that middle rotor arm at the end of the game. You know, spelling lights out for Biggie's last stock. Here we go.
Look at the focus on both. Yeah. They are here to play.
Yeah, Biggie's starting with that deep breath. You know, both these players really want it. We saw the last set, Embo just going in super hard. All these players want this win so bad. Something to prove here, that's for sure.
Yeah, like you were saying, everyone has something to prove, but everyone's gotten here for a reason, and a lot of that reason is their high points in their career, right? They've done something to be in this tournament. Wow, really like that. Getting real close to Lemmon, missing the tack. Just knowing that you're not going to press get up attack here, right? Great TI from Lemmon or maybe a flub from Biggie, but that combo is usually really consistent.
Yeah, I think what happened there, the gyro was facing the other way. It sends the direction you toss it. So I think Biggie kind of didn't recognize it.
Didn't recognize it, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, 160%, got any straight hit. Playing catch.
There we go. It's going to be a grab release. Wow. Excellent. I think I've heard of Lemmon's mash is pretty exquisite.
Man,
that was very good match.
You know, something different with the oxygen in that room because Biggie just deleted Lem after taking some deep breaths, man.
He inhaled the hopium. All the hopium in that room.
I mean, if we see two Robs making a 2-0 reverse 3-0, I wouldn't be surprised. This is definitely the character you do it with. Kind of like break it down, slow it down. You got a box of tools that you can use for every interaction. Kind of slow it down and figure it out. It's kind of like where the character shines. Only 50% on Biggie, and you're basically lapped at percent. Arsene here to make up that deficit.
Yeah, and here we have Biggie finding the opportunity, trying to get another grab release. Lemmon is just mashing his way out of here. And as Lemmon continues, he was fishing for these back airs. Oh, going for it again, but Biggie's just so good with just staying right out of it.
Beautiful, yeah, beautiful stall by Biddy, and Arsene is gone. Biddy's still on his first stock. I mean, what are we seeing here? You guys think Biddy's adapting to this Arsene a lot better?
Yeah, I think he's trying to play like about a step or two ahead, and then once that Arsene just comes out, away. There's a 5-foot distance between you and me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot about challenging it, but now it's all about like not getting confused and flustered by Lemmon's mix-ups, because at this point the only way he really gets a kill is with some kind of roll read. He's looking for that fair one or nair one, or no, it is fair one, into some kind of kill confirm or a drag down up air. But Biggie's not biting, and Biggie is looking pretty composed. But we saw in the last game Biggie did get come back on when he had a huge lead.
Now Biggie trying to buy his time. Ooh, wow, that was a very interesting nair hitbox. I did not see that. No angle I predicted that.
That nair is absolutely humongous, man.
Also good on him going for the second down tilt in that scenario, because
back here.
Ugh. No, Lemon's trying to swing right now. And now with the second opportunity, he gets that stock. 127% though.
If he gets one side B with this powered Arsene, it would look pretty good because that damage does tick up. It's one of Joker's probably. I mean, it's first of all, it's big. Eha is huge, but it does a lot of percent. So he's trying to land a couple of them before.
Yeah, you know, and like you said, Chav, man, he was just playing away from that Arsene, just letting it go away and just making Lemmon come to him.
He did get that Rebels Guard, fully charged laser. Now that bar is almost all the way there. As long as Biggie doesn't make too many blunders, getting that sour spot of Bear, not necessarily killing it. This is where you make up the deficit with Arsene. Biggie has to find his way to weave his way in back onto the center stage, trying to fight for this ground, but Lemmon doing such an impressive job at sharking Biggie.
Oh, and there it is!
Killing him at 50.
Yeah, you're saying Biggie and Lemmon are both doing exquisite jobs trying to play around each other's options, and that Nair now playing huge favors for him in this set, getting all these kills. But here we go now, another continued vertical combo, getting out, but being forced into the corner. Woo!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing it.
The double toss.
That's the execution flubs that you don't really want to see here. I mean, you're down 2-0 currently, and Lemmon has just made a huge comeback, and now it's suddenly even. Again, once again, just like game one, it's suddenly in Lemmon's favor now. Biggie has to come out huge. That F tilt. Here comes Arsene. Just one advantage state to take away the meter. It's so important with that back air. Answering super fast, picking up the gyro. Having a little trouble, but that thing's kind of hard to pick up.
It's really hard to pick up.
It'd be there, for sure. All right. Biggie finding his way back onto stage now.
Oh, the up smash.
Yeah, empty hop into the up smash.